So we're on the 56th day of the practice of the Bhagavad Gita. And today I have chosen once again 2 shlokas together, which we will take today and tomorrow. They are shlok number 13 and 14 of the 12th adhyay. Let me chant them for you. Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankara samadukha sukhakshami santushta satatam yogi yatatma dhrida nishchaya Mayyarpita mano buddhir yo mad bhakta same priya. Bhagavan is telling Arjun, he who is free from malice towards all beings, friendly and compassionate, and free from the feelings of I and mine, balanced in joy and sorrow, forgiving by nature, ever contented and mentally united with me, nay, who has subdued his mind, senses, and body, has a firm resolve, and has surrendered his mind and reason to me, that devotee of mine is dear to me. All right. As you might have noticed by now, we have been through more than 56 shlokas in these sessions. Bhagavan is again and again repeatedly giving us hints, clues, of what we should do, how we should be if we want to reach our final, highest spiritual goal. And if you have noticed them all, you would realize that the journey is not about doing this and doing that. It's not even about having this or having that. It's all about being beingness, a beingness which is dear to Bhagavan. Astitva, the ability to just be. Having and doing leads to becoming. But you don't have to become anything. You simply have to be here right now. So these 2 shloks today tell us what makes a bhakt dear to Bhagavan. And there are 10 different qualities that Bhagavan has listed here. We will take 5 today and 5 tomorrow. So I'm going to call them not 5 action points, I'm going to call them 5 being points to make us dear to Bhagavan. The first one Bhagavan says is, be free from malice towards all beings. Now, what is malice? Malice means wanting to hurt someone else. Now, why would we want to hurt anyone? Maybe our wishes were not fulfilled. Maybe we feel threatened. Maybe we feel insecure. Now, the point is, however the other person may be, the one who is making us get malice in us, however that person may be, however justified our anger may be, however insecure we may be feeling, however threatened we may be feeling, our malice, that feeling which is arising in me, I wish I could beat that person, I wish I could whatever that person, XYZ, our wish to hurt that person, maybe even just by saying something rude or bad, that will only create negative sanskars, negative karmas for our own self. So, what it would be the right way to work on getting rid of malice from us? Find out in ourselves what is making us insecure, what is threatening us, what is the unfulfilled wish that is making us wish badly to the other, what wish is not being met because of someone else. Work on those things instead of trying to wish bad to the other. Work on ourselves and be in glad acceptance of the other, however that person may be. Then you will not let malice arise within you. The second advice Bhagavan gives is be friendly. How easy is that? There are some people we feel a close affinity with, right or wrong? We click with them. Why do we click with them? Because maybe we have some common interests. Maybe we have some common qualities. Maybe we like the same things. Or maybe we admire some quality in that person that we ourselves lack. So there are many reasons why we feel friendly with some, but not with all. And when Bhagavan says be friendly, he means be friendly with all. Means let your nature be of a friendly one. How will we do that? So if we look deep enough into the person, not just the surface of, oh, how nice he is and how beautiful she is and she brings me roses and whatever. If we look deep enough, we will discover that there is something within us which is common in everyone. Our true nature is common in everyone, not just the outside qualities, but our essence is one and the same. And try to click with that essence within us. See that divinity and be friendly, because that's what you are. That's what that Atma is. Both are friendly only. They cannot have malice in them. They are friendly only. So connect with that and be a friend of the Atma. So divinity, being friendly with divinity. Try that out. I'm sure you'll be able to work it out. The third quality that is dear to Bhagavan is, he tells Arjun, be compassionate. You see, nobody is perfect. When we are, wearing this equipment of body, mind, and intellect, how great it is. Undoubtedly, it's a beautiful equipment. It's a very efficient equipment, but it is not perfect. Why? Because it's material. It's not real. So nobody is perfect. We all have our own faults, lacks, weaknesses. Some cracks are there in our personality. So we have a tendency to look for those weaknesses in others, not in ourselves. So what we do is we justify our own weaknesses. Oh, I'm so great, but I have just this one tiny little weakness. You should overlook my tiny little weakness and you should see all my good things. But you have more weaknesses, so I'm going to only focus on your weaknesses and not on your strengths. And that is the mistake. So what's the sadhana? The sadhana is be merciless, not compassionate. Be merciless about your own weaknesses and be compassionate about other people's weaknesses. Okay? Fourth one, be free from the feelings of I and mine. Because we are ignorant about our real identity, because we don't know our source and our destination. Our source is pure being. Our destination is also pure being. Whatever is in the beginning and whatever is in the end, if it's the same, it has to be the same in the middle also. So our true nature is divinity, but we are identifying out of ignorance with this gross body. We are identifying with our feelings. We are identifying with our thoughts and desires. We are identifying with our actions. We are identifying with our possessions. And that is giving rise to a false notion of I. And because of possessions, false notion of mine. And that is the root cause of our bondage here. Sadhana is simple. Satsang, Shravan, Manan. Contemplate on the teachings of the Shastras. They are very logical. They are not, some ununderstandable thing. It's very logical, but it needs you to give time for your intellect to logically see the connection, and you'll just get it like that. Nothing more needs to be done. Last. Be balanced in joy and sorrow. Be balanced in joy and sorrow. So joy, happiness, sorrow, sadness, unhappiness. What are they? They are just emotions. They are just emotions. There is nothing solid in them. They are simply emotions which arise because our gunas go on fluctuating. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Suddenly we are happy. Suddenly we are sad. Suddenly we are lazy. Suddenly we are active. All this goes on fluctuating from second to second. The obvious reason that all this is happening is because of the earlier point that we are not realizing I am not a body, mind, intellect. Once this feeling of I and mine is worked on through Manan, then automatically this fluctuation between joy and sorrow will just disappear. So if you want to be balanced in joy and sorrow, be a witness of it. Be a witness of your joy. Be a witness of your sorrow. If it is too much, create a gap, pause, don't react. Respond. Respond means create a gap. Respond means witness. Respond means remember your goal. Where are you headed? There is no place for joy and sorrow there. Be equipoised. These are the 5 qualities in this shloka that makes bhaks priya, dear to Bhagavan. Tomorrow I will tell you the other 5.